Hey, good morning. This is Doug, realtor here in Utah. We've been talking about selling homes, especially as moving forward into 2023, and some of the things that we need to look at, and just kind of going back over some stories from uh, the past that uh, people that I've helped sell. One of the ones recently was a cabin that was in the mountains up here east of Salt Lake, and that area. As we get to unique properties like that, there's a lot of emotion in it, and there's a lot of love and a lot of history. This particular cabin that the family had owned for quite a while, a lot of, the kids growing up, spending holidays and family reunions and those types of things there. And so there's a lot of emotion. And when it comes to, selling and helping people sell their real estate, the hardest thing is taking that emotion and validating it, so understood, and then turning that, the benefit from having a marketing person is you can turn that into a positive, to where now it becomes, hey, they've had family reunions here. This is a great location. You have access year round. You've got great spring water, all kinds of different things. But when it comes to real estate, one of the challenges is location, location, location. So the first thing is with a cabin, it's like, well, where is it? Well, it's in the mountains. It's, east of the Salt Lake area. And well, most people didn't know where that is. Well, the first thing you want to start to do is, you need to get that known in all this normal real estate circles. Then you've got to expand that beyond. As we started to do that, and with the cabin, there are other unique things with them. Did it start out as a smaller cabin and get bigger? Did they add on to it? Is it a main level? Is it a timbered side, a log cabin? Is it logs? Because with the logs, they've got to be treated. There's a different process to those rather than just aluminum siding and those types of things. How has the septic tank been? There's so many things with it. And so having a right team in place really does help. With that, most of the time when you get into a remote area, your title that helps you with boundaries, ownership, all those types of things, really it becomes harder for them, because some of the smaller communities still do things much like the old library system that you went to school with, kind of that Dewey Decimal System, where it's like, oh, well, this is the Smith property. Well, let's go over to the filing cabinet and we'll go through alphabetically. We'll find the Smith property and we'll pull it out and we'll look at it or make you a copy of it. So with that, as we've gone through COVID, that's really become a challenge, because a lot of the title companies used to send runners or delivery people out to go collect that information from those smaller communities. That doesn't happen now. The larger counties are all done electronically. But the smaller ones still are not, and so it takes some time. And when you have a title company that it has relationships in and with those people, it just makes life a lot easier. And so as you look at things, it really becomes the need for a good title team and a good team around you is really important. So with this particular cabin, we got it on the market, we got it going, and we actually ended up selling it to somebody that lived fairly close to the cabin. They wanted something a little higher, they wanted some a little bigger than what they had. Anyway, so it can be done. It's a different process than selling a house. And again, it's a different process to be able to take that emotion and be able to use it to help sell the house. And that's one of those things that I think I do very well. But anyway, let's talk. Let's get your house sold in 2023.